Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Twist Gaming. We are here live at Origins 2018, and we are here with Brandon from Brain Games.
That's right.
Brandon, what have you brought? You've brought a ton of games to show us today. Some awesome stuff.
Yep. I brought 4 of our new games, actually.
Okay.
I've got Doodle Rush here in front of me. This actually came out at Essen last year, but is new for us still.
Okay.
It was we released it at Essen, but it didn't really hit U.S. distribution until earlier this year.
Okay, and so we're going to get the opportunity, you're going to take me through this game.
Yeah, this whole game, one of my favorite things about it, plays in 6 minutes.
Okay.
So I'm going to teach it, and we're going to play it under 10.
And I'm going to beat you both. All right.
It's a party game. Don't get too competitive now. All right. So the way it works is we're each going to have 2 of these cards, and we're going to keep them face down so the other people can't read them. And that's just because the point is to guess these words.
Okay.
So you can look at your cards as much as you want to. If you forget what they are, just don't show them to us, okay?
Okay.
So we're going to play with the easy side, not the hard side. The hard side is significantly harder. We'll play with easy. So I'm going to give everybody 2 cards. This is 6 words. We have 6 tiles.
Okay.
Each word is going to be drawn on a tile.
All right, so let me throw these 2 up in the hand cam so we can see exactly what the words are. We have egg, west, and eagle, and guitar, whale, and mustache.
That is
Mustache.
So when the game gets going, it's played in 6 rounds. Each round is 1 minute long. The first round, we're going to draw as many of the words as we can.
Okay.
And when that minute is over, we're going to immediately flip over to a round of guessing where we are going to be calling out guesses to the other players' drawings.
Okay.
If you hear your drawing guess, just give it over to me. So like dog, if I drew a dog and I guess dog, you're just going to hand it to me as a point.
Okay.
Okay. When that minute is over, we'll switch immediately back to drawing. You can fix any drawings based on the feedback you got, or you can start fresh. Just try to get all 6 of these eventually on here.
Okay.
So it's going to be a minute drawing, minute of guessing, minute of drawing, minute of guessing, minute of drawing, minute of guessing. Add up your points.
Okay.
Points, if you care about the sort of thing in a party game, is every correct guess is 1 point.
Okay.
Every tile remaining in front of you, unguessed by the other players, minus 1 point.
Okay.
Okay?
All right. Okay.
I'm going to deal everybody cards now. Are there any questions?
Any rules about what we can draw?
Ah, yes. You can draw anything except for letters and numbers.
Okay.
Okay.
So arrows are great.
No letters, no numbers. Okay, I'm going to ask you to close your eyes for 2 seconds. I'm going to show...
I'm not going to look at this one.
I'm going to show all of our viewers, these are the words that I got. Okay.
Okay.
You may open your eyes.
Great.
Okay.
And, yes, so look at the cards. Make sure you know what the words are. If you don't know what they are, I'm going to give you a new card because that's just going to be, too much. It's too late for you. You've already showed them the
Yeah, I'm
ideas.
done now.
Yeah, okay.
I'm committed.
All right, we ready? You know what your words are?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Jeez. I told you guys to look at your cards, and I forgot to look at mine. I really don't want this. Okay, almost time for guessing. And now it's guessing. Scissors.
Yep.
Yep. Ring.
Oh, man. A tiger? Bat.
Batman.
Batman? Mm. Pregnant?
Shirt.
Oh, mother.
No.
Mother.
Mm.
A shirt?
Nope.
Earth.
Nope.
Planet?
Nope.
Banana.
Banana.
Jacket.
And
Sunrise.
Nope.
Sunset.
Nope.
horizon.
Nope.
That's too hard of a word.
Potato?
Yeah! Wow! You guessed potato? That's a potato?
That's a
It is.
potato,
That's a
guys.
potato. Okay, good job.
Okay.
Microphone, ears, headset.
No. Okay. Pot of gold. Money. Loot.
Look at these right here.
Sparkles.
Come on, guys. Anyone knows what this is?
That is.
Flies. Bees.
Honey.
Honey.
Yeah!
Oh,
Hey!
man.
All right.
Shoe. Sneak.
no.
Okay. I'm taking it. I'll like. What? Cute.
Baby. Midget. Swappers.
Okay, now back to drawing.
Oh gosh.
So you can fix any drawings you had.
I have no idea how to draw this thing. This is going to be a. All right. So what am I looking at here?
Oh, that's not going to help you.
Okay.
What have I done?
I'm going to draw the same thing twice.
That's so good. What have I done?
No, I know what I'm doing here.
I'm glad I have all this extra time to look what's going on because you guys guessed all my stuff.
Yeah, that'll happen. And with more players, there won't be. Yeah, in 3 players, which is the minimum player count,
Yeah.
you do often guess drawings faster because. Well, you're sticking with this. Huh?
I know. Guys, you're gonna get it, all
I
right?
think I got
Sure.
it.
Okay. Yep. Okay. Back to guessing.
Okay.
Worm, screw,
Shopping cart.
bait,
Not a shopping cart is a shopping cart. Okay, not a shopping cart. Still.
giant.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh,
This one good luck.
Earth?
No, here I'll
Here's
just have
Planet,
it. Let's just
solar
have this one
system?
Eyeball?
highlighted because I'm no.
Eye?
What is that?
I'm both proud and ashamed of this.
What's the orientation of that?
Oh, that.
That's the orientation of
That's
that?
the orientation, yeah. Sunset again.
No.
Sunrise.
Alarm,
No.
morning.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh. Rocket?
Oh.
Javelin?
Oh my gosh. No.
I mean,
Okay, well, how about this one then? Like,
Earth, planet, center,
Oh.
sun.
I'm gonna be able to get you guys it though. I know what I've done wrong here. Okay.
I-
All right.
Mars, asteroid.
You're not
Comet.
even close. No.
So,
no.
no, it's not space because it looks like space.
Okay. Okay.
It's an
let's
Oreo
fix it.
cookie.
Let's fix it. Okay. Oh, this is worse. It just got
start
worse.
over.
It needs to start
Oh,
over.
this
Okay.
is so good.
Okay. So it's a little dim.
Oh, I think I know what that is now.
I hope so.
Oh no, ads. I don't know what yours is.
Oh, great.
All right, I think we're just gonna stick with that. You guys are gonna figure that out.
Okay.
Here, I'm gonna make more emphasis on that, essentially. Okay. All right, I think.
Okay, I'm gonna stop then. Oh, great. If you
Well, maybe not think. No, I mean you keep on going. You got time.
Oh no.
Oh no. What? Okay.
Okay.
Is that his tongue?
Airport.
There we go.
Marbles.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now I understand it.
That's a different drawing than this is the updated drawing.
Egg?
I showed it.
Easter egg?
No.
I mean, that's not the right orient. Shut up.
Okay. Yeah.
Also,
okay, yeah,
what's
yeah.
wrong with his tongue?
I didn't draw his tongue.
Egg?
Oh, that's not a tongue? What's coming out of his mouth?
Cadbury egg.
I'm not sure what you think is about this. So
I thought
can't
that was
answer.
like, it's an
That's-
open mouth.
That's his mouth. That's his mouth
So
for
then,
sure.
so then, what is this?
Well, that's
Eaten?
that's an arrow.
Oh, that's an arrow.
Yeah.
Mouth egg.
Keep going. I mean,
Don't know when more to go. Mouth egg.
the viewers at home know what a mouth is.
No.
Hard-boiled egg. I don't
Okay,
know.
well,
Easter egg.
this is a jawbreaker.
Oh.
This is a broken tooth.
Oh.
What is
And
that?
it's going in his jaw. And this is, like the different layers you have. Okay, we're done. We're done. So nobody
It's an
guessed this.
Easter
That's -1 point for me, and then you add +1 point for all of your correct guesses if you care
Okay.
about winning. And I think that's a win over.
Oh, come on.
So
Look
I
at-
got 3 points, which is respectable.
I have 4.
Yeah.
I have 9.
Nobody cares about this.
That's a win. Okay.
That was a lot of fun. That was really quick, and that was a lot of fun.
Thank you,
I
thank
mean,
you.
the jawbreaker was special.
Yeah, and the
I
bad.
understand your drawings now, but they still.
So yeah, some people who don't like to draw, I say it's fine. Bad drawings are actually
But that's what
better
makes it amusing
this
in the
game.
party game.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I like that you can update it from round to round. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
All right.
right. Well, so
All right.
while Josh is kindly erasing all the things, I like this. I'll just put you to work.
Yeah.
What else did you bring us to see?
Well, so we have 3 new games. This is new ish. Came out earlier this year. These are brand new. They're not on the market yet. We were selling them early here at Origins. This is the one we sold out of first. This is Pikoko. It is a trick-taking game with elements of Hanabi, hidden information. So you're the only player who can't see the card in your hand.
Okay.
We each have a peacock of 8 cards to begin. So imagine that all around the table.
Okay.
Based on the information you can see, you're going to try to predict how many tricks each player is going to take. So it's not about who takes the most tricks or takes the fewest tricks. It's about who most accurately guesses how many tricks each person's going to take.
Very cool. I'm going to bring over the board cam just so we can get a much closer look at that peacock because it's very, very pretty.
Yeah, and you get 5 of these. We spent 2 years in development just on the peacock card holders. So, I mean,
each of them are
turned
kind of
out
individual.
really cool. Yeah, it's made by the drawn by the same illustrator who did Ice Cool. So, like, each of the peacocks has its own, like, personality. This is my personal favorite, a little
Very
smug
cool.
peacock. This one's a little too angry for me.
Angry business peacock.
Angry business peacock.
So, yeah, that one, really, really happy with this one, how this turned out. Great table presence. Another great table presence game we have this year is Pyramid of Penguin, and this is expanding our Ice Cool universe. It's actually a reprint of a Ravensburger game from the early 2000s called Flug der Mumie or something in German, or Zhangxi in Chinese. And
That was impressive.
thank you. I'm not sure if it was accurate, but it was impressive. And all we did is update the art and components. This is actually a top 10 children's game of all time on Board Game Geek.
Very
And
cool.
the way it works that kids and adults really enjoy, I thought I set these aside. I did. This is a magnet game.
Oh, cool.
So it's an asymmetric magnet game where one player plays as the mummy and up to 4 players play as treasure hunters trying to steal treasure from the mummy.
Okay.
Now, the way it works is the mummy sits on one side, and it's actually this side. I know that because slight art differences here. Let me actually, can I put it under this?
Yeah, we can.
It's going to just
See
be
where you
parts of
can-
it.
So, yeah, so this step right here is not on
The other side.
this side. It's closed on my side here. So this is the mummy side,
Okay.
and the treasure hunters sit on the other side. So the cool thing about this game is the treasure hunters will always know where the mummy is because the mummy
Yeah, put your hand
is
in the green screen real quick.
magnetic. So as I'm moving around the mummy, I'm not sure if I can, yeah, so the
There we
treasure hunters
go.
are going to be able to see him moving around,
Oh, that's
whereas the
so
mummy
cool.
doesn't know where the treasure hunters are.
Let's see if I can get that.
The,
Just moves that up a little. There we go.
So kids especially love this stuff. I mean, obviously, this is
I
not
love
how
it.
you
I'm
move
kinda-
around the board. I'm just sort of
I feel
showing
like
it off.
it should.
It's a mummy ghost. He goes through walls.
Obviously. What other kind of mummies have you been meeting?
It's a mummy penguin, guys.
Mummy ghost penguin.
Mummy ghost penguin.
So basically, the idea is the treasure hunters, I'm trying to collect my unique set of treasures. As the mummy, I'm trying to catch the treasures hunters before they do that. As the mummy, I'm going to know where the treasure hunters are. As they catch the treasures, they're going to reveal, hey, I'm on top of the whatever yellow bird thing here. So the mummy says, oh, well, I got to go over there. And if there's a cool, let me see if I can do this. Oh, nice. So if I actually do make contact,
Oh,
hear
he
that?
grabs it. Oh, that's
yeah.
cute.
So then the penguin is sent to the mummy's tomb. The penguin loses a life, and the mummy is closer to victory.
And if we just, I want to flip this around real quick so that everybody
Yeah.
at home can see the mummy.
Right, yeah,
So that's the blue mummy right there, which was controlling the icon on the other side of the board.
exactly.
So that's very cool. So is this a game that's currently available, the reprint, or is this an upcoming game?
So yes, these are early access, but they're coming. Basically,
Okay.
we rush these over for the convention, and they're coming to distribution very soon. in
What's
the, next month
the
or
price
so.
point on the game?
This is a $30 game, and so is
Oh,
the
it's not
Pikoko, and Dual Rush is 20.
Okay, and we said that this was the #1 kids board game. What is the
Top
kids'
10.
age range? Top 10, excellent.
This is, I believe we say 6 and up. It might be 8 and but let me just check the box.
Hey
8
now,
and up.
8 and up.
8 and up. 2 to 5 players, approximately 40 minutes. I think that's a little long, but depends on who you're playing with and how many number of players as well.
Perfect. And I think we had one more game
One more
that
game.
we wanted to bust out.
Yes.
And-
This is Orklympics, and this is actually my personal favorite game to play right now. Ice Cool, I'm sorry. I still love you. You're number 2. Orklympics is just a very light pick and pass game.
Okay.
Sushi Go is probably the closest thing to it on the market, but there's some clever nuances to this game. So in this game, we have two types of cards. We have our Orclympians. He's in green, so I'm not going to show. Oh, they all have a little bit of green. Is this going to disappear? That looks great. That looks great. So
nice
this is the
The dark
human.
green.
He's the weakest, but he has one of every, the speed, the cunning, and the strength. The Djinn, oh, this is a lot of green here. Let's see this one.
Yeah.
Oh,
But he's
magical
mystical and
Djinn.
Jinn,
It
so
looks
the
great.
transparent looks great.
Yeah, this is not, yeah, okay. Not actually transparent yet. So they all have stats, and those stats are important because there's also event cards. So the first thing we do each game is we deal out 6 event cards face up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the stat we're going to be using, so green to win this one. That's the number. Here, I'll do it here.
There we go.
So this is the stat we're going to be using, strength in this case, and you're going to get 4 points if you win the competition.
The tail flipping competition.
This is the table flipping competition.
That's so great.
We spend a lot of time, because we're an international company, we try to be language independent in our components, so we were like, should we name these competitions, or should we just have
Oh, this is
people
going to be good. This is going to be so good in the green green.
with their own names? This is, oh jeez. This is,
It's the Invisible Man competition.
this is my personal favorite one.
What is donkey wrestling?
I think it's donkey wrestling.
What?
That's what I would
This
call
is
it.
that's special.
Yeah, and I don't know what this is, fireball, kickball, or something? I don't know. Anyway, you come up with your own events, whatever they are. So you lay out 6 face up like this, and then you lay out 6 face down, and this is the silver place. So whoever takes first is going to score the gold points. Whoever takes silver, and that's just on the back of each one.
Okay.
Whoever takes silver gets the second. So once we have out all of our events, Comme ça, 2, 4, 6. There it is. So that would be the full thing. So we would start with the event on the left and go to the right.
Okay.
But that will happen in phase 2. So phase 1 of this game is we deal out 8 cards to each player. 2, 4, 6, 8. And then it's your standard pick and pass drafting game.
Okay.
Where we're using our imagination here. We all have
Yes.
this. I'm going to pick one. I'm going to pass the rest to the left. Nothing new here. You're going to pick one, pass the rest to your left. Once we have drafted our whole team of 8 cards, then we will, and we'd all, yeah, we should, anyway, then give them back to me. I'm going to pretend this is my team of 8. Once we have a team of 8, then we will limit it down to only 3 different types of races. So if this was my guys here, oh, I only did 3. Great. This is a perfect draft because I only have 3 races, but if I had a human here, I would have to choose which races to keep.
Okay.
And obviously I'd get rid of the human because there's only one of them and he's the weakest. Once you have your team of Orclympians, we enter phase 2. And the way phase 2 works is, and this is actually my favorite part of the game. I'm just going to deal you guys out cards and we're going to pretend here.
Okay.
If it breaks the 3 Orclympian rule, don't worry about it. Don't tell anybody at home. So that's your hand of team.
Okay.
Good job drafting, everybody.
Thanks.
So now, starting with this event here,
Yeah.
you can enter one at a time, or you can enter as many as you want to, but learning lesson is you only want to do one at a time.
Okay.
They have to have at least 1 in the value of the current event.
Okay.
So in this case, this guy's got a 0.
So he can't go into that
Can't
event.
go into red, but I could do this dwarf who has a 3, and that's
Okay.
a pretty good one. So let's say I play the dwarf.
Okay.
I'm at 3. Because I have the most points, I take the gold.
Okay.
Then you can add somebody. You have 4. Now you take the gold because you're in the lead, and I take the silver.
Okay.
Go ahead and add 1. You have 4. You've tied gold. You take the gold. Silver bumps up like this.
Okay.
If I still had my human, well, I don't. I could add 1 and tying, but I will instead add like this.
Perfect.
Now go. Yeah. Okay. Now you are in the lead. Great job, everybody. I'm going to pass. When you pass, your guys are exhausted and you're out. You can't add anymore. If I
Okay.
still had the silver, it'd be mine until somebody took it. Or if I still had the gold, it'd be mine until somebody took it. But I'm passing. You're still in it. You're, yep, tied again. Great job.
Can't.
Great job, everybody. This is just a demo, guys. Feel free to pass whenever you want.
Pass.
Pass, pass. Okay, great. So you have gotten gold. That
Yes.
means that you will take the gold.
Okay.
You have gotten silver, which means you will take the silver. Now, this is one of my favorite parts of the game. If you did not place, me in this case, you can go through your exhausted guys and reclaim 1. Otherwise, your guys are gone. So there's a very interesting like resource management here where you don't want to do what you guys did and dump all of your cards early because especially if you win, your team, your roster is going to shrink.
Right.
So it's all about playing just enough.
Managing to get the one event so that you can manage to make through all the various events.
Right,
Okay.
right. And that's basically the game. It's very straightforward. Just draft cards and then we play them out. Highest gets the gold. But there's a lot of quick decisions and it's a smooth drafting game.
Very cool. Well, Brandon, thank you so much for coming on and showing us all of the great new games that are coming out by Brain Games.
Thank you.
If our audience wants to learn more about what's coming out, updates, where they can get their hands on stuff, where should they go?
Well, we have a website and we're on the social medias.
That's it's a good place to be.
It's like Facebook and Twitter. I think
How
Instagram.
about MySpace?
No MySpace.
You gotta get with the times.
No Snapchat. That's a thing too.
That's a thing. That is a thing.
The website is brain-games.com.
Okay.
And I think that's where I would send people.
Sounds good to me. Well, Brandon, thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
coming on. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Brandon.